Welcome back to our channel, Y2 Kinema, with me, Nick, and
Joanna, Zomdog.
this bitch. This is
And
our
I was supposed to say
second.
Joey.
This is our second time reshooting this, and we
I
still
said
fuck it
it.
up. Mine's Umbostrak, but you know, people get me fucking dog me for the username. I don't know fucking why. Just let me fucking live. But we're back, and what's wrong?
Why? Why do people
Oh,
attack you for your
cause it's
username?
fucking stupid. No one knows how to pronounce it, and they're like, "Ew, what the fuck is that?" And I'm like, every time I have to explain, it's from the House of the Dragon, and I'm just like, like, it's like essentially a yin and yang, but like, I'm not
Now
gonna
we
get
got
more
it
into
out of the
it.
way.
Yes, well, I'm gonna have to fucking address it every time. I'm tired of it. But we did. We were recording this video for like half an hour, and my dumbass clicked something. I don't know. We this bitch. Oh. But anyways, we only recorded 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Angel numbers though, 222. Out of half an hour. It's okay. We're taking this as a lesson learned, trials and tribulations, the universe. We have collected our thoughts. We took a little za break, a little tea break. Um,
Mm,
so I think we're ready to dive back in. I don't even know if I'm gonna need my notebook anymore. Like I feel so well versed.
I
Oh,
know.
my
Yeah.
tummy just grumbled. Girl, we don't have to address what just happened. I don't know how I'm hungry, even though I just like. But we feel skinny, but
We
we're
don't have to
not.
address what happened, and then
Addresses what
and then
happens.
addresses it.
I like to kiki. I'm sorry. I like to gossip. But today,
Okay.
to stop digressing,
Period.
we will be discussing the front room. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. That might have been
That was
better.
good.
That was kind of.
You
I'm
did
trying to let it
good.
out. My inner demon. But yeah,
Oh.
we're discussing the front room today. Uh, fuck, man. Produced and published by A24. Do you have anything else to say towards that? Director, music, any other credits you want to shout the fuck out?
That it was directed by Max and Sam Eggers. So
Who?
of course I had to Google it because it sounds like
Who's Robert Edgars?
ew.
Okay.
That's not. I didn't even say it wrong.
Okay. Okay, so the last.
This is gonna be a surprise.
Fuck, man. Okay, wait. Do it. Okay.
Okay, it was directed by Max and Sam Eggers,
Mm-hmm.
and of course I had to Google it, and it's Robert Eggers' brothers.
What? Who's Robert Edgars? Never heard of him.
He just did Nosferatu.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Like
Yeah,
bad.
I was literally
Nick was
gagged.
aghast the first time.
Yeah, again, I feel like the raw, uncut video that's not there, non-existent because it was never recorded, had the best reaction, but, that's what we get for going raw, I guess.
Yeah, but then I said, oh god. And then Max also co-wrote The Lighthouse, which I didn't mind that movie.
Mm.
Sam I think, was a part of The Witch for some reason.
Anya
And that's why I was
Taylor-Joy.
surprised at how I fucking hated this movie.
Yeah, I don't even think we
They did
can,
together.
like, emphasize how... After discussing what we did discuss for the 30 minutes, the uncut video,
The director's cut.
like, if we had to measure, probably 5.5 inches, like, not hung at all, like, bruh, ugh, so fucking mad that it's not there. But anyways,
Yeah.
I think after discussing that, my frustration with the movie really, like, I'm aware to it, because there's nothing to it. I don't think there's anything to it rather than like just like it's just a story. Like there's not like no deeper meaning. And maybe we need more movies like that. However, not this one because uh
I was gonna
Brandy.
say, actually, I kind of like that. I like movies where like it's just a story for the sake of being a story.
Exactly.
and you don't have to go all crazy deep into it. But this movie led you to believe there was gonna be some really ridiculous, crazy occult things or something, and then nothing happened.
It literally was like teasing us
Spoilers,
the whole
though.
time. Like it was just tipping us, bro. Like
Period.
it was so fucked. Because again, like even the uncut, I keep referencing to it. Like I was struggling to look into deeper shit. There was like some things, you know, with the church and like the Garden of Eden scene. Is that the right garden name? I don't even fucking know. But other than that, bitch, they lost the plot. They lost the pacing. There was no like actual significance with
How do you lose the
anything.
plot if you never had it?
And the fact that it was based off of a short story, like you said, they literally had it given to them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
Yeah, that's true.
literally handed to them on a platter. Like, and I'm huge into like colors and like music, like the soundtrack. And the name of the engineers that do like the sound effects? Do you know? Like the people that do it in studios, you see them like with the sand and like the shoes, and like they're making like those obscure
Oh,
sounds, but like they sound so crispy and so like
yeah.
exact.
I don't
I feel
know.
like there were moments of that,
I
like with
watched.
heartbeats, but like I live for that shit, and it wasn't in the movie at all, really.
Oh yeah.
What you
I
gonna say?
love. Wait, that's all right. I off topic, but I love the people that like do sounds like that for things that aren't the sound. If that makes sense. Like the sound of rain, and they'll like be throwing something in like a tin.
It could be like a
I saw a
chain,
good,
like
good segment. I saw a good segment on Good Morning America.
that's right.
CBS Good Morning, actually.
Clock it.
So somebody look
Plug
it
it. That's right. Of course. My God, I can't fucking speak today.
up. Yeah.
But I guess to address
um.
first, there's, you know, Solange, Belinda, Norman, and literally a cult. And that's pretty much it. Should we watch the trailer? Do you think watching the
Was like
trailer will help?
barely in it.
Who?
Yeah.
Brandy or the cult? Yeah, the cult was rarely in
No. Cold. Of course, Brandy was the star.
it. I know. I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna share my screen. Why am I? Hold on. Let me open this here. And then share. Why am I having so much fucking trouble with share screen? Okay. Go live. Okay, period. I hope you hear it.
No.
Do you hear
I
it?
do.
Okay, period. I'm gonna
Yeah.
lower it a little bit. And this is the trailer.
No, no regrets. No, I will have
Babe, my dad is dead.
Your father's final request was he wants you to take your mother into your home.
I'm willing to give you all the money I got. We can pay off the house with that money.
Everything in me is telling me to run away.
Welcome home, Solange.
Oh, what's in there?
Yeah, that's the nursery.
It's my room now. I realize I do not know my granddaughter's name.
We're gonna name her Fern.
Not a plant you got growing in there? No. Used to be parents understood names gotta have power. Your father, what was his name?
I didn't know him really well.
Call that a broken family.
What the hell?
She thinks that the Holy Spirit possesses her and gives her power.
I can't practice my face. Not like I used to.
You're a racist.
You don't know what real racism is.
You're gonna tell me?
Have I offended you?
Holy shit. Your stepmother is literally evil.
Do you fear the Lord?
No.
Fear me.
She said that you hit her.
She wants you to think it was me. She wants to replace me. I am her mother.
Oh, no, yeah, hey. Oh, no, yeah.
This is my house. Being cooped up with a newborn and a mother-in-law can drive anyone crazy.
Help me, Belinda.
My name is Belinda. Belinda.
The trailer makes
feel
the
like-
movie look so good.
Well, like, all the best parts about the trailer were things in the movie that were just dreams or visions. That, like,
No, that ass.
like all those cool visuals and stuff
They literally
were
picked.
all not real.
They picked all the best scenes from the movie. And I'm sorry, but the music in the trailer was so much more impactful than the music in the fucking movie. Like, the gospel, like, chorus, like, that should have been in the movie for all those, like, climax moments or, like, dramatic moments. It was literally, it gave us fucking nothing. They probably should have let Robert Eggers fucking work on it. Oh!
Oh girl,
Oh.
oh girl, give us nothing.
But the trailer, like, I'm sorry, I was literally smiling watching it. I was like, yes, Brandy, like, fucking work it, like, Belinda, bruh.
Like it looked like a good horror comedy, and I was excited for that.
You saw comedy?
And-
Interesting.
yeah,
I didn't think of comedy when I saw the trailer. What made you think of horror comedy?
Like how she talks about the mother-in-law. She's like a newborn baby and a mother-in-law, like
Uh,
blah blah blah, and then like
I
I
see.
guess correcting her name, yelling at the grandma.
Oh, you were
whatever
giggling a
her
little.
name is.
I
That was
see.
fun.
I'm sorry, I can't really. I just thought it was horror. But like, it didn't fulfill either of our like.
I think, yeah. I don't know what this movie was really.
I think it
Well, I
was
don't know
just
what they were
like
going for.
a story that was the short story that was not thought out. They tried to make it a movie and it didn't work.
But then like just leave it at that.
Yeah,
Like, then just like leave it as that.
because it was
Either make a short film or you can make a feature length film, but don't try and like make it like it's got some hidden deep messages that were all fairly obvious, which is fine. You know, I'm not digging in after every movie I watch,
right.
but it made it seem like there were things there, and it was just like a dead end. It was like, well, that was pointless.
Like I finished watching it and I was fucking pissed more than like happy because I was like, okay, like that's it, like that's it.
Yeah,
Um,
that ending was so underwhelming. I knew it was gonna
Extremely.
happen too.
I kind of anticipated that when again with the pacing of the movie was so bad. Like I was waiting for like the moment the entire time, like the aha moment.
Yeah,
And-
for some like breaking point or some big.
Literally, I remember checking like the time
Reveal or-
left in the movie and it said 12 minutes. I was like, oh, I was like, okay, like, oh shit. Like I was expecting a lot more. I'm also a person who loves like long movies. Like I can sit for like a 3 hour, 4 hour plus movie, no problem. So this movie felt really fast and well, not fast and slow as fuck because they were like glossing over some things
Yeah.
and then like dragging out other things and I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god! I feel like they dragged out Solange's incontinence problem for so long. I was like, this is disgusting. Like, I get it. She's shitting herself and pissing herself to be
I
gross.
genuinely
I
think
get
yeah
it.
they
I
didn't have
get
like
it.
anything else to like I think it didn't even build more to the story, her character, or like the relationship between her and like Norman and Belinda
Like,
because
it just
like it was
shows
just her
that
shitting
she's
everywhere like
Bitch.
right.
It just shows that she's a bitch and manipulative. Like, we could get that after 2 scenes of
Yeah,
seeing it.
and I already
happen
got the
twice,
impression
and,
that she was
then-
like, sorry, yeah, but I also got the impression
Yeah,
that she was like
like,
literally like degrading in like age, but it was also like really intentional. I was thinking of like Benjamin Button, you know, like how they degress because there were a lot of scenes of like
like
Belinda.
getting younger.
Yeah, because there was a scene with Belinda like literally bathing Solange, and like Solange
Oh yeah.
literally looks like a baby. and starts
Oh
clapping
my
as
god, I
one.
was thinking that.
And it was just like, I get
Yeah, her tantrums
so weird. Really good
and
actress
her
though.
happiness are very childlike.
I have to say the
Well,
actor.
that's what I was gonna say. The only good things about this movie were Brandy and Catherine Hunter.
Yeah.
They did absolutely amazing given what they were got, and that was a shitty script.
No,
But
yes,
they ate.
they ate the
They
house
did good
down.
given, especially yeah, especially to be a good actor when you have such a shitty script.
That's gonna be us
I feel
one
like that
day.
takes a lot of talent. So
No, we're literally gonna
a
be
shitty
like,
script.
no, we're gonna be in a movie. Like, I honestly see us in like Alien, like in the Xenomorph world, but we're gonna get it there. We're working on it, hence our channel now. However, yeah, I mean, I just expected a lot more and like really wanted more and craved more because I really enjoy the religious, demonic, take and things, and the concept
Oh,
of
I
like the
love that in
mother
movies.
and like a stepmother and the divine like symbolization behind motherhood and like connection through that and like historical context because like literally that's what the trailer gives you, and it didn't deliver. It did not deliver.
Wait, now I'm trying to think. Was it ever mentioned if Solange was she like not able to have her own kids?
She was pregnant. Oh wait, Solange, sorry. Maybe not. I don't know because she was always the
If
stepmother.
Because if they did mention that, then I feel like that would definitely add like an
Wait,
important layer to the battle of the
sh-
matriarchs.
she had a
Because then
daughter.
she's like,
She had
she did.
she had a daughter that died, or it was a son that died, and that's when Belinda questioned if she killed her kid.
I remember this part.
Yeah, and like, it was so like again glossed over. It was like
Yeah,
there is
like,
so much like so much more could have been like
uh,
explored with that. Like if you look at like a sacrificial kind of like look of it, but I think they were too scared to, because it would have made the movie way too long, and they probably didn't have the budget for it. So they're probably like, how can
yeah.
we cut
I
scenes?
feel like I feel like they should have. I don't want to say like stuck with one route, like go the mother versus mother route, old versus new versus the occult. Like I feel like you can do both. I just feel like they didn't execute it right. Cuz like the goddess statues were there, the Solange feeling threatened and then like attacking Belinda. Like it was all
Right.
there. It just for some reason did not mesh together at all.
Right,
Like
I was looking for the connections, and like the urn, the significance of the urn being like on top of the fireplace and replacing the statue. Like it was just bitches moving shit around the
it's
house.
like being yeah, like just being a bitch and trying to take over. Cause yeah, I guess she was the matriarch for so long that she just doesn't want this shift. She's very
Right.
traditional. She doesn't want this new shit to come in. But like, okay,
And like they tried to use similarities from other movies to like I guess enhance like some scenes to make it like, oh, that's cool. But even then it was just like, oh, okay. Like like I mentioned in our uncut
wait, like what?
video. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I was cough. Like when we first get introduced to Solange and she's like closely like similar to like the beast in the
Oh yeah.
ritual. And then the Garden of Eden and that like daycare scene when we see the apples and then Norman, Pastor Lewis, Solange, and Belinda discussing how they'll be letting Solange into the house and like accepting the contract and like biting the apple essentially. But other than that, superficial. Rarely like did not go dig under the surface at all. And really
Yeah.
kind of sad if you think of like what the relation of Robert Edgar is like. Like they could have like used him like please,
I want to know what he thinks of this
And I
movie.
want to know how A24 accepted it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, A24 has some shit movies like The Green Room, but oh, clock
Oh,
it.
I heard that was good.
I didn't
I
like
didn't watch
it.
it. I didn't watch it.
It
Wait, but what I was gonna say is my if anyone ever asks me about this movie, which they never will because who else watched this other than us? This movie was literally the Blumhouseification of A24 for me. Like I was like,
yeah,
I can't.
it's like the Insidious and the Red Door. Like
Yeah, I mean, and I love those movies, but I know they're bad. Like I just
Right.
and not like bad, but I know they're more like,
We were
commercially
just so
like
excited for this. Well, I
fun.
was. I feel like I was more excited for this one than you.
But I had already seen it when I didn't see it. I was never excited, but I was like, well, I obviously went out of my way to go see it in a movie theater, so
Yeah, I only saw it on
that warrants
Netflix
something.
or Max, whatever it was on. So I guess you were more excited. I guess I was really excited for Brandy because like I love Brandy and like the tone of the trailer was really interesting. And then also I
Yeah,
looked
like I wanted to
into
see what happened.
right, but again like it really gave that religious context, but you just don't get that. Like it was just a fucking old bitch versus Belinda. Like that's literally it. Like
Yeah,
but I looked into the
old
song.
dusty bitch versus a
Clock it,
daddy.
clock it. The song is by Edith Piaf, the one the No Regret one, and it's
Oh yeah.
non no regret rien. What is it? Fuck. What is it? Non je ne regrette rien. My French is fucked up. Haven't done it in years. But it's literally no, I regret nothing. And there were some lyrics that actually popped out to me. I was like, oh shit, like
That's
okay.
funny because the opening scene of the trailer is literally the end of the movie, is it not? It's after she
Yeah, that is so true.
kills.
Shit. Cause and then there's one of these like verses that stood out to me was, and the memories I had I no longer desire, both the good and the bad I have flung in a fire, and I feel in my heart that the seed has been sown. It is something quite new. It's like nothing I've known. If you think about that, Belinda killed the bitch. She just unlocked a whole new power. She's about to give birth to twins, and like I think they were really holding off to this song. Maybe the song was the direction of it.
Yeah.
Maybe we're
I was
straying too far from the context. Maybe it's just I have no regrets. I'm a new person. I have done maybe
It's
bad, but I'm gonna own it. But again, we could be
Yeah, and I
reaching.
guess, I mean, it's always a good message to stand up for yourself, especially against a racist bitch. And
Clock it. Clock it. And also,
that's the thing.
today's video is sponsored by my soda addiction. That's pretty much it. Canada Dry.
Yeah, where's my? I didn't get one in the mail. I didn't
Oh,
get
oh.
ginger ale.
Um, I don't think you're on the PR list.
Oh, well,
Sorry.
my sponsor is Poland Spring.
Ah! We want to be Lululemon ambassadors, please. Lululemon.
Speak for yourself.
You don't want to be a Lululemon ambassador? Bro, look at us. We're
I
fucking
guess
talking about
so.
Lululemon on the front room discussion because there's literally nothing else to fucking talk about. I have all these notes too, and they're like fucking meaningless if you look at them. Like, even the ones that like I was really excited about, I was like, oh, like, like okay.
Well, I mean, I think the most exciting thing I realized from this movie was that they decided to name the husband Norman, alluding to Norman Bates, who has mommy issues
Yeah.
and Psycho. I feel like that's probably the most interesting thing I discovered or like thought of.
I do have some other notes actually. Let me see on my
Um,
second page, but let's see what else you got, BB.
Oh, well, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty much it. I mean, I thought like Solange was always passively aggressive towards Belinda and like
Yeah.
undermining her, and like she criticizes her cooking right off the bat. She questions her goddess figures that Belinda may not even necessarily believe in, but like she teaches archaeology, if that's the correct study.
Yeah.
I forget again. She was mad about the baby names because Fern is rather unconventional, but like it's not your baby, but that is interesting because there is a quote where Belinda does say, "I am her mother," and Solange goes, "Oh no, you ain't." But it's like, why are you saying that though? They don't really
Yeah.
elaborate why Solange is like
So
wants
in on
to
it.
be this
And you
powerful. Yeah.
they leave you for like what is it to interpret it, and like literally I thought of it as like a really gross relationship between Norman and Solange, but like
Worse.
I'm sorry,
I was expecting worse. Like, yeah, it was weird.
like yeah, like sexual relationship from when he was under her care. That's the impression I was getting, but like,
Anything we saw that kind of could have like backed that up or allude to it was just a vision.
sorry, I was Snapchatting Monty.
So we don't know.
Yeah, agreed. Even when Solange's, I guess most iconic scene in the living room when she's holding the baby and she's like the mother, like the Virgin Mary essentially, but
Which
dressed
is
in red.
in the trailer.
I guess like we never actually see her produce the baby either. So like, is she like the demonic or trying to be the demonic Mary? I don't even know. See, we're reaching again. I don't know. I don't know.
But also, we're just driving ourselves nuts.
Yeah, I mean, there's other things I guess I
Yeah.
have.
Okay, go for it.
So I have like the bathtub. I kind of saw that as like the womb, a place for cleansing and purity. Because we see Belinda in the bath a lot. But then we also see like, what's her name? Solange, like breach that with that one scene when she's in there and makes it like chaotic and shit. But again, I could be reaching.
Yeah.
I also said Norman is emotionally inconsistent the whole fucking time, and I think that's like just to play on like a man. Like, man just fucking sucks.
Yeah, he was annoying.
Yeah. I also said the Solange again was praying laying on the floor. Like, it was kind of like death-like. I never seen someone like pray on the floor before. And then she also wears the fish of Jesus.
Yeah, that was weird.
Which is really interesting.
Yes.
Because that was also something that Belinda mentioned, that was a symbol that was taken from. Again, like, I don't know the culture. They never specify the culture, but it was from Belinda's culture. But it's a symbolization for abundance and wealth. And we see that with, I guess, Solange, because she's rich and like pays off the house and shit. But like, what's the cost of like abundance and wealth? You know, like your own sanity. So again, I have themes of immortality or immorality. It's giving the feeling that Solange wants to live forever. But then I don't know, cause like they just gloss over these ideas. I feel like. There was one scene
Yeah, and then they make me feel crazy.
right.
Like I'm reaching, because you said that she stole or that, you know, the Jesus fish was actually from something else. And I feel like they mentioned it in the movie, like colonization, like
Yeah.
people take, right? Belinda said something like that, like, oh, well, you're like, just take from all these other things. But it's like, I don't know, like, pick a direction you want this movie to go in.
Right, exactly.
Do you want to highlight that? Do you want to highlight something else?
It's like they're teetering with
There's
so many
much,
things.
but then, exactly, they're just touching on a bunch of little things, and then that's it. So then it's like, am I supposed to like really think about this, or I
Yeah.
don't know, or you just wrote it down?
No, exactly. I mean, I feel like you're saying everything that I want to fucking say because like I don't have anything else to fucking say. Like, I just feel like I'm reaching and feeling crazy because I'm just like, again, like I don't even know. I try to look for colors. I try to look for like, I don't even know. Like Norman was dressed as the priest, and I said that seems to be intentional. We see Solange in red a lot, and I saw that like significance of blood. And then Belinda is usually like in blue. So I said like water. So like oil and vinegar or oil and water, whatever it is, or like blood and water. You know.
Oil and vinegar.
Or is it oil and water? Yeah. Sorry, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a
Blood.
hoagie.
And blood and water too. People always say blood is thicker than water. But then
Interesting.
there's like another part of that quote that's like,
Probably more impactful for this message.
yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up now because it's bothering me.
Or even Belinda. Oh god, I hope I didn't just stop the record. I didn't. Perfect. No, literally, I have nothing else, bro. And this is actually so sad. But I guess that's like pretty much like what else. I wouldn't recommend this movie. Would you?
Oh, well, this is interesting. I just looked up "blood is thicker than water" full quote, thinking that there was something else. Because some people say blood is thicker than water, but then like something about water being better than blood, but I can't think about it.
Yeah.
But apparently, the true phrase is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. which I
Whoa.
feel like would be really good for this movie if it wasn't this movie.
I feel like we should make a movie. I really do. We point out
I
everything.
know.
And like the last video for Nosferatu was almost an hour, and I had literally had to cut out 10 minutes because it was like another like hour like 20. Like it was insane. We're at 30 minutes right now, and I'm
know.
like okay with it. Like I'm fucking pissed that
I'm good with it. I mean, I would not recommend this movie to anyone. We watched it so you don't have to. I saw it twice, so
yes.
you and a friend don't have to.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Ah, she did her work. She did her
But
job. She did her time. But like literally, like I was
yep,
so excited for Brandy. Catherine
I
Hunter,
did.
like you said, was an
But
amazing actress. But 4 out of 10, not like 3 out of 10.
Brandy, yeah, good too. I mean,
I would just have to give it for the
yeah,
performances, that alone. And Norman was hot, but
yeah.
even
I mean, yeah. But I mean, honestly, if the acting was bad, I would have probably walked out theater.
I wanted to
So
stop the
they at
movie,
least,
but I was like, we
you
have to
know.
make the video. We have to make the video. I have such bad indigestion right now. Those
And we
movies
have
give
to
me
talk about
indigestion.
some things that we don't like. We have
I
to
feel like this is really good. For our
talk
second
about some
video,
things
we talked about really things that
all
we
the time.
liked. Exactly, exactly. There's always two sides, and we always have to approach them. And not every movie's good. It's the reality of it. Um,
Yeah.
like there's a movie that I like, Apartment
And
7A, and you
some
hate it.
people. Oh yeah, I hated that one.
I loved it, and that's like,
But yeah, I mean, anyone who watches this video, maybe you did like the front room. Tell us why. Tell us what we are not doing,
comment, put in the
if
comments.
anything.
Ah!
Maybe we just don't know how to have fun.
No, we have fun. But I guess that's it, right? Do you have anything else to say or no? I personally do not have anything else to say. I feel like we did more than
I
enough for this movie. If
good.
anything, we're marketing it for them. We're plugging it.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for watching today's video. I am so happy because literally this is only our second shot and we're still recording, so there's no problems with this, so I can go straight to editing. Make sure to follow Zomdog, ZOMD 0G G 2Gs. She don't even know her own fucking tag.
You're following.
Anyways, follow this bitch on all platforms. You can follow me too.
I'll comment it.
Yes, comment. I mean, we'll also plug it in the description. I think I have it already set up. And then maybe we will make an OnlyFans. Did not mean to say that. So thank you for watching. If you want feet pics, let us know. Don't watch the front room. And yeah, bye motherfuckers. Love you.
Oh,